Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina and today we're continuing on with Genesis Noir. We just had our lovely little dance party. Ignore the fact that I was readjusting my armrest for my chair. And now we shall look at this. A vision of flowering future, bringing backward vivid memories of the past. I'm trying to also readjust my arm. Sorry. You're going to hear another click. Or maybe not. Yay, I did it without a click. Let's go in. You best not be biting any of my cables, kitty. Sorry, I got distracted by a cat too close to my cables. This is literally us just flying through the entire game that we just played. We have to keep going and going.
Can we stop it?
That's a very good question. Oh. He has an idea. They have an idea. Playing with the hits. Revenge is winter. Endless hunt. Inquiry is relative. Let's go to inquiry is relative. Just a bunch of red. Relatively large problem. Okay, so they're all different problems that we have to go through, maybe? Literally all I'm doing is pressing a button. Oh, this is literally just to see it. Hey, why not? I do like the way that they're telling the story. Okay. A relatively large problem. I'm unfortunately doing this in reverse. She came out of the black hole. Huh? Now that one's closed. Playing the hits. So I have to go through all of these. That's why I've come to the conclusion in. So we have to go through all these doors and just see what happens. There's really not much for us to do. It's just us witnessing the game. Splits into 3. All played out. Okay, that sucks. The green one now. Sorry, I had to stop my cat from chewing on wires. I love her, but she's a little annoying sometimes. That's kind of awesome. And the last one. It like starts real slow and then starts speeding up. I've noticed this. Go on. Also, I have to find an earring that popped out. That was a random thought, I know. Him getting hit by music? So the trend seems to be that the green is the correct option. Okay, let's go to light blue, Revenge in Winter. All right, let's go. This is a little bit slow of gameplay. I do apologize for that. But, you know, it's part of the game. Okay. Under winter snow. Is this where he dies? The first one on the left is always something bad. I've noticed this. The center one's normally a good one. Like, this is a good timeline. Okay. And red. This also is typically not the best timeline. See, not a very good timeline for our assassin samurai person. Right, so the last one is the green one. And then we'll get to see what we go through as, or like what happens after I've gone through every single option. Okay. An endless hunger. Again, this should be, in theory, the bad one. Yeah. As I said, pretty bad. This one should be the best one. Very good. Prosperous with lambs and tapestry. All right, and last one. Go on. There you go. Still not very good. Okay, so basically, again, the green parallel universe is the best universe. Okay. Clocks. Oh, I have to pull out words. I was trying to go inwards. This has been going on for a very long time. So she bought it from No Man, gave it to her lover, took it back, and then he took it, stole it back, and then he started hating her and contemplating her murder. And what? just what? What? I'm confused. Okay. So No Man and this guy, girl, woman, celestial being. We'll go with celestial being because I don't know his name. The only person I know's name is No Man, which is the guy that we're playing. The celestial being that we're playing. The other character that we're currently playing with, no idea what their name is. Oh, on my other hand. Do we both go together? Bubble theory states that there is a multiverse beyond our universe, a highly energized territory called the flattened field, where an infinite number of universes expand out of nothingness. Each one of these universes is unique, from the cosmological constant to the masses of fundamental particles. As of yet, there is no way of understanding these strange worlds, but imagination embodies the dark unknown in the myth. Imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth as I lay prostrate under the night sky. Flashes of color illuminate my mind as the mushroom reaches out my rumbling stomach, and I sit straight as an arrow. The many stars shine down on me, and in them I see ancestors naked and gaunt. They dance in front of the great fire. They become ash. They become the stag and the bison. They bubble into rolling water and mist like demons. The sublime grandeur of the sky overwhelms, but the ancestral spirit's presence calms me, and out of this unknown haze, a world emerges, wrapped in the familiar forms. Out of this unknown haze, a world emerges, wrapped in a familiar forms. Meditation purges the mind of grief, of anxiety, of indecision, and in their place I find an empty cup in my hand. I too am empty now. The water boils, and I watch. Each bubble glistens brightly for a moment, then it is gone. A memory flits through my mind, but then they are gone. Steam spouts from the kettle as it stings eternally. My serenity slipped and thoughts of death return. I breathe intently once more as the eternal demon is reborn, and my mind transforms the wisps of preternatural smoke into bodies in steel and stone. My mind transforms the wisps of preternatural preternatural smoke into bodies in steel and concrete. Rhythms and harmonies become cheering audiences, drunk and lusty. My instrument pulls the crowd out of the night and makes them real. It pulls musicians to me too, brothers, dames, has-beens, and somebodies. I get drunk on whiskey. I bubble and dance with the crowd. Circles intersect for a moment, and strangers inspire songs in me to rule the radio waves. I experiment with melodies, but notes collide unpleasantly. The song eludes me, but the beat brothers fill my heart with a rhythmic experience that reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. My experience reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. Particles become waves before my eyes in the lab. Machines buzz quietly. I throw the particles at each other and they shatter into constellations of fragments. I analyze the results and discover unending expansion. I hypothesize its origins, an inflattened field. I visualize this multiverse as a fractal of intersecting bubbles, and my mind reels. The desperate particles collapse into one unified form, radiant and dangerous, before becoming lost in the field. The data draws me in like a siren song. In my days, a time traveler embraces me. I am comforted and comprehend the multiverse. I give it a name. Our imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth. Out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges, wrapped in familiar forms. Our mind transforms the wisps of preternatural smoke into bodies and steel and concrete, our experience reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. We give it a name. We call it the constant. That was a lot of reading. Okay. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'll be completely honest. Okay. Can I actually do something? Oh, I can float this way. Exodus. There I am. I feel like this is like the end game. Oh, finally. Now you give the poor guy a coat. Okay. We're just like chilling over there. Okay.
You don't have to save anyone.
This one? Is that the correct answer? Is that the correct answer, or are we going to be able to see the other one? Oh no, the other one is just literally what we've been going through. Well, it does seem to be the end of the game. Maybe not. Maybe we have a little bit more. Okay. I wonder if there's a different ending if I took the other one. Now I'm curious. Though I do really like this ending sequence of the game. You have called this place the constant. I sit alone, my cheap coffee cools as a voice, each of many names you would have had, knowing you would look at me with pride. I feel myself torn. My body, the steel of this counter, the concrete of the pavement, it all dissolves back to wisps of preternatural smoke. As you fade from memory, I have no plans, and I take another sip. Imagination embodies the dark unknown myth, and this is all that you are. This is really cute. Okay, so comment down below if you clicked the other side and if you did, what happened, if anything, that was different. Because I feel like there might have been a different outcome. Not like that the game would end, the game would have ended. Just that I feel like there would have been a different outcome had I taken the exact same one instead of walked away. So, you know, leave your comment down below. Tell me if you've played it, obviously, and you've went through to the other ending. What happened? I'm curious. I might go Google it. We'll see. But I'm just waiting for this entire like end game credit sequence to go through. And then that's it for this episode and this series. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to find another game again. But, you know, this is a good game. I like this game. Obviously, if you've watched the entire playthrough, it kind of ruins the story for you and how to solve some things. It's not a terribly difficult game. This is definitely more of a game trying to tell a story rather than a challenging game like Cuphead or Overcooked, like things like that, where yes, it's telling a story, but it's also difficult. This one is just a very chill, calming game. Great music, great art. Like, no, I really like this game. This is a nice, cool, chill game to play. Definitely it would be a buy if I hadn't already played it, but you know, I did. How long is this? Now I'm just like, how long is the credits? I really have nothing else. Come on. Oh, okay, so we're at the special thanks, so it should be nearing the end. Wow, that was a lot of backers. We're only in the B's. Oh, no, we got into the C's. Wow, y'all got a lot of back. I didn't know this was a Kickstarter game. Oh my god, it's a Kickstarter game. I love Kickstarter games. Okay, we're down to J's. Man, there was a lot of people who backed this game. I can understand why. It was a very fun game. Okay, down to ends. I literally have nothing else to say. Just gonna sit in silence. Well, relative silence. Ooh, we got to the end. Oh, font used. That would have been helpful a little earlier. Because I was struggling with the thumbnail. But I think after all of that, good, that was my chair. But needless to say, this was a very, very nice game. Oh, actually, I can chapter select. Shall I? I think I shall. 1 second. I'll like edit part of this out and we're gonna see what the other ending is.
You don't have to save anyone.
Okay, and now we are back. No Man's 2 decisions and his 2 multiverses have diverged. And we are going to be taking the door on the left this time because we want to see the difference between the one on the left and the one on the right. We've already decided on the one on we already saw what was on the right. So let's see what's on the left. Okay, so this is the scene we see like all the time. Whoop. Put the cup down. Go in. There's No Man and the other guy, girl, non-binary pal. Ooh. Clenching his fist. Aww, they hold hands. Oh, that's just adorable. Okay, that was worth replaying just to find out what the other ending was. I will admit to that. Well, guys, that ends the series. We got to see both endings. I find both of them, like, one's just like, yeah, and the other one's cute. So, but I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next series. Bye.